Hi guys, this is Tyler, owner of the Hong Kong Honchkrows, and today's my match versus Sin, owner of the Middletown Milktanks. And I have some standard sets and one strange set. To start off, Heatran, I have a standard Trapper set without Taunt because the only thing that can really lay down entry hazards on his team would be Galvantula, and that's a lot faster than me, so there's no point in running it. So I'm running Earth Power for stab over his OU picks, Victini attack specs Tapu Koko, all weak to ground, which you'll see is a very big theme on my team. Magna Storm, in case I need to like blow something up, Stealth Rocks, obviously, Flash Cannon just for a good stab move that won't miss. The speed EVs with Timid and 200 invested is to outspeed Decidueye, which I don't really know why I'd need to, however, there's no reason to have extra speed points when I don't need to try to outspeed anything. So rather just put as little as I can to outspeed the closest thing to me, and then just put the rest into health for bulk. Up next would be the Dude Half, who I call the Dude Half. This is a strange set. I'm running a physical Latios set with Dragonium Z for the Dragon Claw, or Dragon Dance if he wants to lower my attack for some reason. See, Dragon Dance is pretty good. It increases any lowered stats that they've done. However, I don't think he has really anything to lower my stats. But, yeah, if I can get a Dragon Dance up and then with an Earthquake, I'll be able to take out like 90% of any of his OU picks health. If I get 2 up, I can one-shot all of them. And then I can kill his Conkeldurr with Zen Headbutt. If he's running the Berry, I think it'll do like 80%, depending on how much bulk he decides to put into his Conkeldurr, if he even brings it. Umbreon, the Dragon Z, Dragon Claw, it's mainly for the Umbreon. During playtesting, that Umbreon walled me out really hard, which is why I'm taking this physical Latios set. Because I need another physical attacker, just in case, since I know Umbreons really like to wall out special attackers. And if I can set this up for a sweep, no one's going to expect the physical Latios, since they know I like to run either like a Choice Scarf Revenge or a Calm Mind Restore with like Psyshock or Psyshock, Ice Beam, Draco Meteor, any combination of those. The speed EVs are to speed creep a Victini. If I got a D-Dance up, it's sped crept a Scarfed Victini, which is nice because Scarfed Victini is very scary. Last year, the commissioner for this league, TK, owner of the Silver City Sandslash, he ran a Scarfed Victini every match, and it was pretty terrifying. It would come in, kill something, swap out, and he won a lot of his matches that way. So I would need to, and he has been coaching Sin for a bit, since Sin is a fairly new player. However, TK wants to like coach him because since I believe Sin wants to get better at this game, and TK is really good, so he's a pretty good coach. So I think he may give him an inkling of, hey, you should probably run Choice Scarf on him. It'll do a lot of damage, so that's pretty much for that. Like a Z Dragon Claw will kill that too. Up next, Krook. I quite like Krook, Mr. Badskin. With a Choice Scarf, mostly so that, like, if one of his OU picks stay out, I'm faster than them, unless they're Scarfed, of course. And if I Scarf Earthquake with Moxie, if I kill one, +1, then it one-shots all of them, and only 2 Pokemon in his entire team, unless he brings like an Air Balloon, have immunity to ground. That would be Tornadus Incarnate and Drifloon. He might bring one of them, but obviously, hopefully he doesn't bring any of them. But if I get a +1, or if I get just a +2, it's pretty much over. Because even then I can 2-shot the super bulky Umbreon. Galvantula is pretty much dead, Blissey dead, Wishy-Washy dead, Alola, the Sandslash Alola dead, Emport dead. Conk, I'm pretty sure will just Mach Punch me and will do about 94%. But yeah, if I am at full health at that point, I will Earthquake him. If I have the +2, of course, because Earthquake will kill. EV-wise, I put 176 into speed to outspeed, I believe, Decidueye again. Because there's no reason for me to try to outspeed anything, because there's a very big gap in his speeds. They're either really fast with Victini in Tapu Koko, in Tornadus Incarnate, or they're really slow, like Toxapex, Conkeldurr, Umbreon. So with that disparity, I was able to just speed creep the fastest thing below me, which was the Decidueye, which I don't know why he'd swap out into it, because it would get destroyed by knockoff. Or if I was locked into Earthquake, but I don't... Since he's a newer player, I'm not sure if he'd be able to recognize if I was Scarfed or not. But just to be safe, I'd probably swap out. Up next is the Masked MacGuffin, Roserade herself. I'm running Specs on this one. Specs puts out a lot of damage. Oh, I did this wrong. Sorry, I accidentally did this wrong. I need to... Wait, no, that was correct. Sorry, I was thinking that I did the EVs wrong to speed creep the Decidueye again, because this one has 264 speed, and this one has 263. However, if I were to decrease the EVs by 4 on this one, it would go to 262, which is what it's at. Which is what Decidueye's max speed is at. So, Specs with Technician, the Hidden Power Ground will just decimate his team. Dazzling Gleams for the Conkeldurr mostly. It's good for Umbreon too. Leaf Storm, just obviously, you always run it on Roserade, there's no reason not to. It's a great grass move, 130 base power, I believe. Sludge Bomb is pretty good if I want to like make sure that Tapu Koko dies. But other than the whole speed creeping Decidueye, it's pretty standard. Up next is a very standard Tentacruel set. I'm just running Black Sludge, Clear Body, with standard moves Ice Beam, Rapid Spin, Scald, with Sludge Bomb. I might run Protect on this, or something else, I haven't really decided. Just because Sludge Bomb won't really do much for me here unless Tapu Koko comes out. But Tapu Koko is really fast and will kill me with a Thunderbolt. Or it'll do a very large amount of my health, because I'm fully invested in special defense and HP. So it may not kill me, but it'll still do a lot. So I would prefer not to be out in that situation. Up next is Poor Man's Conk, aka Throw. I was looking to drop, in my UU picks, I was looking to drop Halusha to try to pick up Conkeldurr, but then I saw that someone had already taken him during the initial draft, because I had completely forgot that someone took Conkeldurr. So, but I needed like a beefy, but I didn't need it to be slow, but I just needed a beefy fighting type. Conk was taken, so Throw is my next best option down in NU. I'm running Choice Band with Guts. This seems like a strange option, but with Toxapex, he might throw down either Toxic Spikes or just Toxic. So he might, if he throws down Toxic Spikes, I can swap out, get the Poison onto Throw without it being Toxic, so it doesn't increase, it's just a flat 12% every time. And then run, just nuke something down. Poison Jab, Storm Throw, Earthquake Knockoff, all pretty good. The Poison Jab mainly for Tapu Koko, Decidueye. Storm Throw is just a great stab move. It'll be good for basically anything that's not resistant to it. Earthquake, good for the OU picks. Again, Earthquake is, there's an Earth move on nearly every mon on my team. Last is Knockoff, just in case I want to knock it off. Or if I want just like a strong Dark type move for Decidueye. Or Drifloon, really. Those are the only two that are really weak to it. Victini as well, but a Zen Headbutt from a Victini will do, I believe, about 60%. So, and I'm pretty sure if I get Toxicked or Poisoned with a Choice Band knockoff, will kill Victini, which would be a pretty nice surprise. Just ran at standard bulk, 252 HP, 252 attack. This is going to be an interesting battle, but I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. And hopefully pick up another W, but who knows, we'll see. Do my best. I'll catch you later. Peace. Hi guys, welcome back. Just got into this room with Sin, owner of the Middletown Milktanks. Today's gonna be a solo commentary. Times didn't really work out. It's about midnight right now. Since Nate Sin is on the west coast and I'm on the east coast, it's about midnight for me and most other people in this draft. And so, start with Heatran, pretty standard. Toxapex, I could see that. His Alone Sandslash is going to be his spinner. So, in this, I won't take Toxapex doesn't have the highest special attack, so I could pretty safely do Stealth Rocks and not die, plus I also have Focus Sash in case of crit. So I'm pretty fine with this taking damage. Yeah, only 32% and I can't get crit. Or I can't get, I cannot get burn since I'm a fire type. Toxic Spikes, that is good. That is very good. For one reason only, I'm running a Guts, the Guts Poor Man Conk with Choice Band. So since I'm throwing this out, it's going to get poisoned. And since it's going to get poisoned, that means that it doesn't take the increased damage from Toxic, and I still get the Guts off, as well as the Choice Band. So something's going to die. Many things are going to die this, especially since his entire team, besides Victini, is pretty squishy. Plus his 3 top mons, Victini, Sandslash, Alola, and Toxapex are weak to ground for Earthquake. That Victini's dead. So yeah, that's pretty good. That worked out pretty well. He's probably gonna swap into Deussadai or Conkeldurr is a pretty good choice. I believe, unless he has speed investment, if he has 0 speed investment, I'd obviously go first, but if he has even a little bit, I'm pretty sure he outspeeds me because I don't have any. Yeah, he outspeeds me. Thunder Punch. Earthquake does pretty good damage. Here, I don't want to lose Throw just yet, so I'm going to swap out. I'm going to swap out into Roserade. It clears the spikes since I got my poison up. Don't really need it anymore. Plus, it'll also give me a good switch in. Oh, that's cool. Sandslash Alola. I have Hidden Power Ground on this Master MacGuffin. So with Choice Specs, it should one-shot, and I am faster. I sped crept the Deussadai. Whoa, oh, is that a Scarfed Alolan Sandslash? It is slower, yeah, that's Scarfed. That was very surprising. Because I sped crept the Deussadai with Roserade. Deussadai has a max of 262 speed. However, the Sandslash has a 5 lower base speed. So for it to just straight up go faster, it means it's Scarfed. Let me calc something right here. Roserade offensive, put the Hidden Power to ground. And since this is at 90, this is, I believe, modest. Team Builder. This is at, yeah, modest with 252. So modest with Choice Specs. Against a Conk. Assume it's the Soul Vest. Dazzling Gloom. There's Hidden Power Ground. Hidden Power Ground will do about 30%. How much does he have? He has about 37. I don't really want to lose this, and I believe he has Fire Punch is what he's going for, so I'm going to go to Blacksmith. Yeah, that was a nice call. He might... I'm not actually sure what he's running on this. I don't think it's banded. It's probably Soul Vested. So he might go for a fighting move here, so I'm going to swap back into... Actually, if he goes for a fighting move, I'm going to swap up into Latios. Oh, that's a nice swap out. Oh, that was a nice swap out. That kind of fucks me over, because I believe he's running the Cleric set with Foul Play. So I'm going to have to go into... This is my safest swap for it. Since I can try to poison it, and it can't. Dark Pulse. That's interesting. I was assuming he'd be running Foul Play, Wish, Protect, and the 4th move would be... I don't really know what the 4th move would be. But hopefully I get the poison off. It's 30% poison chance. Oh, even better. He goes into Deussadai. It's weak, or it's... I always forget that Ghost is resistant to poison. So it's same typing. However, if I go into the Masked MacGuffin, then Leaf Blade resists. I can get off another Hidden Power. I can probably go for Fairy because it's a pretty safe choice. Because whether he goes into Umbreon or Conk, or if he stays out, it'll do a lot of damage or die. Yeah, 53% is pretty good damage. U-turn. Ooh, that actually hit me really hard. I'm kind of scared for the Mach Punch. How much is this Mach Punch going to do from the Soul Vest? Maybe about 24%. Umbreon, calc that. I'm just gonna calc that on a very especially defensive set. Dazzle Gleam. About 50%. I don't want to lose this one, so I'm gonna go into Krook. I'm trying to not lose any Feint Attack. That's interesting. So I think it's pretty safe to say he's not running Wish and Protect, which means that it can't really do much to Crocodile. Which is very good for me, because this is Scarfed, and if I get a... Actually, that's not the best option. Best option... Since Earthquake will be resisted by Dusada. Actually, Dusada is only 15%, so or 16. So it will die. Con's dead. +1, that's game. Because now I should be able to, unless he goes back in Umbreon, in which case it'll take a few more hits. Toxapex will die. Yeah, Toxapex will, I believe, die, even though Toxapex has really high defense. Oh, it lived. That's pretty interesting. Scald. Hopefully it doesn't burn me. Okay, it didn't burn me. And yeah, this is pretty much GG, whatever he goes out into. So that 63%, he won't be able to outspeed me, of course. Unless he has, for some reason, a prior movement on Rayon. But that's game. That's going to be 3 kills, 2 Crocodile, putting him at a total of 6, and I believe putting him in 5th or 6th place overall for the League mods, which is quite nice. This went better than I expected. I sparred with Jay whenever they Philadelphia for Alligators, and it always came down to one. It always came down to one Pokemon. And yeah, that went a lot better than expected. 3 kills on Krook always makes me happy. I quite like Krook. It was my signature mon last year. So it's good to see it doing well here, since this is the first time it's really shined. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace.